the BMW 3 Series. Now this is the benchmark by which all other compact executive cars are judged. Yeah, Matthew Watson, London. I'm a car reviewer. It's a Mazda MX-5 and it's supercharged. How much? Oh no, forget that. Oh, sorry, I was just on hold to my insurance company trying to get a quote on my car. Anyway, the 3 Series, yes. So it's comfy, it's desirable, it's fun, and it's surprisingly practical as well. So, in the back seats, you'll be surprised how much room there actually is. I'm 5'11"-ish, and look, I've got loads of knee room, plenty of headroom. People over 6 foot will be fine back here. Now, you can't carry 3 abreast really in very much comfort, because if I move across to the middle seat, you'll see my head is rammed up against the roof and it's hitting the actual plastics around for the high level brake light. And if you actually want to see just what it's like with 3 people in the back, click in the top right hand corner of the screen on the card for our in-depth practicality review, and you'll be able to see how easy it is to fit a child seat here in the back and see how much stuff we could fit in the boot. Now, in terms of actual volume, it's on a par with its main rivals, but the 3 Series' boot, because of the shape of it, it's more practical than the Mercedes C-classes, but not quite as good as the Audi A4s, but you're still going to be able to fit lots of stuff in here. And you get folding down rear seats as standard, though if you want them to split, like this car's, you do have to pay extra for that. Now, in terms of the design, the 3 Series is very distinctive. You've probably never really seen one from this angle, from the side, because you either see the front of them as they're up your bottom on the motorway, or the rear as they whiz past you. The inside feels just as sporty. I like the way that the dash is angled towards you and how you sit nice and low. The driving position is just spot on, and build quality, that's really good. This feels like an expensive car on the inside. You've also got sufficient cubby spaces. It's not the best in the business, but it's pretty good, and equipment is impressive as well. All cars across the range get satellite navigation. I say go for the ED model though, because then you get leather seats which are heated. In this car I've got the professional sat nav, so once again that's upgraded, so you get a wider screen, you get live traffic updates, but whichever model you go for, you have BMW's iDrive system and you control everything through this swivel wheel. It's dead easy to use. It is the best on the market, and you can see our full review of it and get another look around the interior by clicking on the top right hand corner of the screen on the card.
The 3 Series is available with a raft of cool features. Here's 5 of them.
There's a concierge service at your beck and call.
Hello, welcome to BMW, how can I help?
I like the penthouse at the Ritz. The 3-year servicing plan is really good value, and the 3-year warranty has unlimited mileage. And usually the automatic gearboxes are often more economical than the manuals. The standard fit SOS system will call the emergency services if you have an accident. The 3 Series was the first car in its class to have its own high-speed mobile internet.
While all this is good, some things about the 3 Series are less impressive.
In manual models, the offset pedals make it feel like your feet are almost outside the car. The entry-level petrol engine now has just 3 cylinders, which is very un-BMW. Lumbar support isn't standard even on the top trim level. The automatic gear selector is unnecessarily large and a touch phallic. It's very easy to get carried away with the options. This car has 13 grand's worth, which is almost enough for a Mini.
However, there is one option which you should definitely spend extra on.
Now, when you're pricing up your BMW 3 Series, make sure you factor in an extra £515 for the optional adaptive M Sport suspension. You might be thinking, oh, no, I don't need that actually, but believe me you do, because without it, the car just doesn't drive as well as it should. So you've got a sports mode, so it's all hunkered down and taut, but for most of the time you're going to drive it in comfort mode with the suspension all slackened off and nice and supple. And believe me, it's going to be the best money you ever spent, because then you've got the best of both worlds. A car that's both fun and comfy. If only the steering was quite as nice as it is in a Jaguar XE, this car would be the full package. Another option you might want to consider is the automatic gearbox, because it's brilliant. BMW's autos are among the best, if not the best, in the business. And I can't say the same for the manuals, though they do now come with rev matching for smooth downshifts. Another good thing is that if you want an all-wheel drive car because you live in, let's say, snowy Scotland or Wales, you don't have to have an Audi A4 Quattro anymore, because you can get a four-wheel drive version of the 3 Series, though to tell you the truth, I wouldn't really bother. I'd just save some money and get some winter tyres. In terms of engines, you can get petrol power, hybrid power, or diesel power, which is obviously the mainstay of the range here in the UK. And this particular car's got the 2-litre diesel, because it's the 320d X Drive. And, well, you know, 0 to 60, this thing's pretty much, well, like you expect
a hot hatch to be. It's very, very quick, yet it returns good economy. This all-wheel drive version, for instance, can do 56 miles per gallon according to BMW, though my trip computer says 48 miles per gallon, which, to be fair, for real-world driving isn't too bad. The diesel engine is a little bit noisy compared to the quiet unit you can get in the Audi A4, and on the whole the 3 Series just seems to have more road noise and wind noise than you get in the Mercedes C-Class. I can't fault its visibility though. The pillars are quite thin, so you get a very good view out, which is really handy when trying to navigate round town. You can actually see for yourself by clicking in the top right hand corner of the screen on the card for our 360-degree video. So then, overall, what do I think of the BMW 3 Series? Well, it does suffer from a bit of tyre roar at speed, and you do have to spend extra on the adaptive suspension for it to drive as well as it can. If you do though, it handles brilliantly and it's great fun. Plus it's surprisingly practical. Now for more information, to see what deal you can get on a car, click up there to go to carwow.co.uk. Thanks for watching. Click over there for our group test video between the BMW 3 Series, Mercedes C-Class, Audi A4 and Jaguar XE. And if you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it and subscribe to our channel. Now, did you know that BMW used to make rebodied versions of the Austin 7? Then decades later, he went on, bought Rover and then sold it.